Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa. For all of you who are new here, before you continue watching this video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button to see more content like this. And also, if you enjoyed it, make sure that you hit the like button, which lets me know that you guys like this and you want to see more. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you guys 10 reasons why I hate the iPhone XS Max. Yeah, I know that before this phone, I had the iPhone 10, still had issues with it, wasn't really too happy, never 100% satisfied with the phone, but yet I upgraded to the XS Max thinking, this is the second generation, I'm sure they've gotten things together by now, but no. I pretty much still have the same complaints that I had from the iPhone 10, and I personally have not really seen any improvements. I'm no tech expert, I'm no expert on iPhones. I've just had them since the iPhone 3GS, so I know a little bit about them by now, I would think. I think that my opinion is probably valid since I've been using the iPhone for years now, since 2011, so that's like 8 years. So here are my 10 reasons why I hate the iPhone XS Max. Yes, I do have the XS Max, like I said. Previously I had the 10. There have been slight improvements obviously from each phone, and something that I just heard, I didn't know that Apple stopped selling the iPhone 10, which would actually make sense because if you think about it, it's not much of a jump from the 10 to the XS, so if I want the 10, I'd get the 10 and not the XS, because it's pretty much the same phone, honestly. I have all of my 10 reasons in my handy dandy notebook, and just for reference, I'll be looking at it so I don't forget anything. Starting with number 1, Face ID. Ever since the 10, have never been a fan of Face ID. Obviously, when they first announced that this is the new way, that you'll be unlocking your phone, there's no more touch button, like, okay, that sounds cool, like, of course, like, in theory, it sounds cool. But when I actually got the phone and started to use it, I'm like, wow, I really miss a home button, and this is going on over a year since I've been using just Face ID. Very rarely it opens on the first try. I have to bring my phone up to like here and look at it, and now I have to enter my passcode. I didn't even do anything. I know people have like love-hate relationships with Face ID. I am one of those people. Some people love it. I'm very indifferent about it. Sometimes I don't mind it, other times I hate it. And I just wish, honestly, that we can have a home button back. And I actually just thought about it recently with this phone to see how much it would be if I went down to the iPhone 8. Thinking about it, there's a lot of the features that me personally, I don't make use of for this phone. Not that I don't use them every once in a while, but something like Memoji, for example, is super gimmicky, so after a while you just forget about it and you never use it. And you can only do that on the 10 series because of facial recognition. So number 2 is battery life. I know in the bigger size phones you're supposed to have longer battery. From what I hear though, in the 10 to the XS Max, the battery's only like 19% bigger as opposed to like the, I think it was the 7 or the 8 and 8 Plus, but the models before the 10s. They're significantly larger. You do not get that much more battery life from the XS to the XS Max, so it's like, what's the purpose of a larger battery? And this is another thing that I've been finding very annoying to deal with when it comes to the battery life of my XS Max is, I don't know if it's just me, but I do have AirPods and I'm constantly listening to podcast music and stuff through Bluetooth. So if anyone has the same issue, let me know if it's like the Bluetooth that causes my battery to decrease like greatly over like an hour or two. I can start at 100% and then after like 2 hours I'm already like below 50%, and I don't understand why my battery is going down so fast if I'm not even using it. I'm just listening to stuff. So is it the Bluetooth? And it gets really annoying because halfway through the day, not even halfway through the day, like a third through the day, I find myself having to plug in my phone because it's now below 30% and I actually want to charge it a little bit before I continue to use it. Okay, so for the third one, I'm sure everybody who's had from the 10 when it first came out to the phones right now, the accidental screenshots are still happening. Maybe not as much for you guys, but for me, I guess it's just the way that I hold my phone. I hold it sometimes like this, and then my finger is like right on the top button and the side button, and I might be trying to like lock my phone, and then I hit both of them, it takes a screenshot. I can scroll through my camera roll and just go through screenshots because that's how many accidental screenshots I've taken. The fourth reason, yes, the phone is all screen, and I love that it's all screen, so this video is not like totally just bashing the iPhone XS Max, but I hate that it's all screen. So I know you have the option tap to wake, raise to wake, and then you can just like turn both of those off, and then you have to like press a button. Normally, that's what setting my phone is on. I don't have raise to wake on. I do not really like to use tap to wake all too often. Sometimes if I get annoyed having to press the side button, I'll just put on tap to wake. A lot of the time, I'll find that when I'm holding my phone and tap to wake is enabled, if something's pulled up on my phone, it ends up like swiping, just presses like a ton of buttons, it wakes the phone, and it's just really annoying. That's why I kind of wish that we still did have the home button, because that would be one way that you can activate and turn on the phone, or you can just press the side button and it doesn't like wake automatically all the time, especially if you're holding your phone. A lot of the time I might be holding my phone like this, or like I'm holding it like this back here, but even my palm can activate it sometimes. So that's just something that I find annoying. It might be personal to me, you might find it annoying too, but that's why those settings are usually turned off, and I just press the side button to wake my phone. Kind of going back a little bit to when I was talking about the phone being all screen, I kind of love it and hate it. I just feel like over the, year and a half now that we've had the 10 and now the XS Max, that Apple really hasn't done anything to make use of the huge screen on the phone. Why are all the apps just blown up? Why can't I flip my phone to the side and view more content on the screen? If you put the 10S and the XS Max side by side, it's the same exact thing, just bigger. I feel like they should have just done more to utilize the screen better. There's so much extra room there to be played with, and they just don't. Another issue that I have, which I'm sure a lot of other people do too, is the fact that you cannot see the percentage of battery left like you could on like the previous models of the iPhone. Yes, I have a picture of Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls as my wallpaper. So on this phone, you have to swipe down from the side to view the battery percentage. But like on the previous models, you didn't have to do any of that. The percentage of battery, you can toggle it on or off in the settings, and you can just look at your phone whether it's unlocked or you're just looking at the screen and view the battery percentage. But now you have to swipe down from the side to view the, what is it called? Control center, to see the battery percentage. That's something that's so simple that I feel like can be changed with just a software update, but also the fact that you have to individually swipe up every single app in order to close it out. So if you're looking at it this way, you have to constantly just swipe every single app up, and that closes it out. If you're someone like me who keeps a million apps open, I mean, who really goes and closes every app right when they're finished with it? They kind of pile up, so you're just sitting there like just trying to close out all the apps. Why can't we just get like a clear all? Is that too hard to ask? I mean, that seems very simple, just to add into the software update and just clear all. That's all we want, clear all. After all these years, I still don't get. This doesn't really have anything to do, by the way, with the iPhone XS Max by itself, but because it is a bigger phone, I feel like there's more room for customization. Why can't we do that? Why can't I move around the apps, place them wherever I want, similar to the way you can on a MacBook, where you can just place anything on your desktop, like at any location on the desktop, Why can't we do that on our iPhone? We're so limited to like the way we can customize the phone, but they haven't done anything really to change it. I heard though you can do a lot of these things on Android. Not that I'll ever switch to Android. I'm just gonna be over here whining about Apple products while simultaneously buying them. I just think that Apple should allow us to take advantage of what they offer and give us some customization that we can do to all of our phones. Like, who does not want that? Honestly. I don't know one person who wouldn't like to customize their phone. So I think that was everything that I complained about in this video. Most of it was directed toward the iPhone XS Max, and I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm still not 100% happy with the phone. I would say maybe like 85%. Nothing really ever satisfied me like the iPhone 6S. But I gave that up when I got the iPhone X, and like I said before, thinking that it would get better, I got the XS Max. I will say that I do like the physical size of the phone just because I've always wanted a larger size phone. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to my channel once again. You know you want to. And make sure to give the video a big thumbs up because you will see more content like this every week. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.